hours of today, and it ended in a 2-2 draw. That game, it didn't really live up to my own expectation. I expected, let me not just say. I think this is Enzo Maresca's first game in charge of Chelsea team, and I was really really expecting more from this game to really see how he will manage the team. But let me not say, but this as for me, this is a low for me. I expected more from this game against Wrexham. It ended in a 2-2 draw. Chelsea opened the scoring through Christopher Nkunku. I think around 34 to 35 minutes, they opened the scoring. And it ended 1-0 in the first half, only for them to come back in the second half. And then Wrexham equalized 1-1 and made it 2-1. In fact, the game was coming to an end before Lexley Ugochukwu equalized for Chelsea. He restored parity for Chelsea, and so that Chelsea will not end the game in shame, because it's quite appalling. The coach of Wrexham said something that for them, they were in the National League 2 2 seasons ago, and they played a team like Chelsea that have invested heavily. In fact, it's a win for them to get a draw from Chelsea. And it's anyway. Let me not judge. Let me not say. Let me not judge Enzo Maresca by this. But I didn't think. I didn't. I was expecting more from him. From him, I was expecting more from him. To be sincere, but it is what it is. The only positives in this game is Chelsea players, seeing all of them. Seeing most of them in the pitch. In fact, everybody is fit. Apart from Petrovic, I heard I don't really know how true that is. Maybe he's not in Enzo Maresca's. He's not in his this thing. So he's not in his system. Maybe that is why he wasn't in the game. They said he's injured or so. And the Trevor Chalobah case, everybody knows that case. But as for me, seeing all the Chelsea, the likes of Wesley, Fofana, Lavia started the first half, because I tried to see if I could watch that game. I couldn't see the game to watch. It was highlights of the game that I saw this morning. And someone used to say that highlight doesn't really sometimes it's not reflective of what the game actually is. But it's only the highlight that I watch. And then they said Lavia was good in the first half. That's what they said. I didn't watch the game. I only saw highlights. And also this Magui, the new signing, he impressed. I saw highlights of all his touches and all his movement. I think the only positive I could see from him is the way he pressed. And for a team like Chelsea, we need more than that from a striker just to press. And just like I said it before, this is just their first game, so I can't really judge them by this. I can't judge them by this first game. That's the simple truth. But I believe they should work hard. If Enzo Maresca to prove himself, he needs to prove himself. Yes, because he's not an established coach. That is just the fact. So Enzo Maresca needs to prove himself. He needs to prove himself. I'm not really satisfied with this scoreline or this result. Their next game will be against Celtic. I think Celtic is a worthy opponent. Celtic is a formidable team. Yes, at least to an extent, they are a worthy opponent. So I would like to see how they will play against Celtic. What their game against Celtic will look like. From then onwards, I think they have Inter Milan, Man City or so. From then onwards, I will see how the progress of their matches, how it will be. So that is from that time onwards. That's when I'll start judging them. Seeing Fofana, Lavia, all of them, Chilwell, the captain Reece James, all of them being on the pitch. Cowell, everybody was on the pitch. So I think it was a positive. It was really really nice. And I don't really know Enzo Maresca picking Sanchez ahead of Petrovic. As for me, I like Petrovic more than Sanchez. When Sanchez was in goal for Chelsea last season, I could remember vividly. He was fumbling up and down. He was fumbling. He didn't look comfortable on the ball. I don't really know what they see in this Sanchez that makes them, to rate him higher than Petrovic. They rate him higher than Petrovic. I don't really see that. See, Petrovic made, aside from Onana and who again, somebody on the second spot. Petrovic was third. He made the third highest saves in the Premier League last season. The third highest save, Petrovic. I don't think Chelsea should lose that guy, lose a Petrovic just like that. I don't like Sanchez at all. He concedes silly goals. Silly goals. That's just the fact. I think the only place that Petrovic have problem is area balls. Sanchez is ahead of him in that one. I won't lie. Area balls. Sanchez deals with corner kick. He deals with corner kick decisively more than Petrovic. I think that's the only place that I see Petrovic is not really good in. And I think they are saying servicing also. But what is the essence of a shortstopper? A shortstopper, his main purpose in the goal post is to stop goals from entering the post. It's as simple as that. That is just that. That's the main purpose of a shortstopper. So I prefer Petrovic than this Sanchez. That is just my simple and honest opinion. Everybody is entitled to his own opinion. As for me, that's the fact. And another thing that I needed to address, the pre-match conference that both the captain Recce James and Enzo Maresca, the coach, had. They asked them about the racist saga of Enzo Fernandez, and they were like more dismissive of it. Both Enzo Maresca and Recce James. It's like, come on, it's as if they don't understand the weight of what the question that was being thrown at them. Their responses were, there is no problem. Enzo will come back. As in, it's as if it's the racist comment or the racist chant is a normal thing. As if everything is okay. And sincerely speaking, if Enzo comes back, you will definitely see it. If nothing, I believe Chelsea should ban Enzo Fernandez if he comes back. A ban, not just a ban should be given to him, even whether he meant it or not. This should serve as an example, as in they should make example out of him. That is just the fact. For this team, team to be in harmony. That is just the thing. That is just how I see it, and that is how it should be. If not, there will be rifts in their dressing room, and which will not bode well for Enzo Maresca reign in Chelsea.